Like Nigeria here, or?
I'm from Nigeria, and then I moved to New York, and I moved to Houston, and now I'm here.
What part of New York you stayed in?
Upstate, Rochester.
Rochester. Where the money is. I stayed in...
No. He said it was the hood.
In the Bronx.
The Bronx?
And Harlem for a little bit, in Queens.
Okay, that's what's up. So what part of real estate you in?
I deal with apartment complexes, like a property manager type stuff.
So commercial property.
Yeah.
That's why you need to say that.
Cause I didn't know that's what it was called.
So how are you in real estate? You don't know what.
Look, we not gonna talk about us.
I mean, I'm just asking. It makes no sense.
It makes sense. How the fuck you don't know that?
I understand.
So you single?
Yes, I am. Are you?
I am.
Any kids?
Nah.
No, man.
You got kids?
Nope.
How old is you?
24. How old are you?
27.
Okay. Your birthday?
June 18th.
Bye.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
June 17th.
Cap.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's in the car.
Where's your car?
Right behind.
That's where you was walking to?
Yep.
Where you was coming from?
I just got some food over here. Some like a smoothie and a salad.
So where your smoothie at then?
It's already done. I drank it already.
Okay. So what you like to do?
I love the beach. I like outdoor stuff. I like to do outdoor stuff. Like just, the club is cool, but that's not really like, I'm not gonna say that that's my thing. I only go like when I'm forced. I like to just go out and just try things. Like I like picnics, hikes, the beach. I like to make money. I'm a homebody though.
I mean, every girl say that.
I mean,
every girl says
absolutely. I think everybody could be a homebody though.
Yeah, but not every girl.
No, absolutely not. I mean, you definitely know who's homebody and who's not.
I guess we gonna have to see.
You're gonna definitely see that.
Okay, so what's your type?
I love men that be on my body. Like, I love men that do everything I say, everything I want. I want this, I want that. You mean pay for my apartment, pay for my crib, pay for my car, insurance, bills. You want to cover all the bills, take me out all the time. I like a yes man. I don't want to hear no.
So you want a sucker then?
I guess I want a trick. I want the trickiest trick we got out here. You feel me? That's what I want. I don't want no. I don't want to hear no. What is a no? No?
Well, look, I'm gonna let you know. You definitely gonna hear a lot of that no from me because
I don't know about that one. I don't think you could tell me no.
Bro, don't want a real man. Like, I don't understand that shit, Tron. Y'all know Charleston White. Charleston White say a man sets law and order. Feel me? He is where you hear a lot of no's. It's where you hear a lot of no's, man.
If you want to be a great man, just wait till you die. They gonna stand over and tell you. You just won't hear it. Don't look to her, but they gonna say it. And when you gone, that's when they gonna realize, man, daddy was great, such and such was great, because your presence ain't there. You cannot add and tally up who you are as a man until you go. And that presence is not there. As long as you're here, they can't tally you up. Right. They don't know what's missing until it's gone. If you want to be a great man, just wait till you die.
This is not the video. What you see? Wait. Give me a little second.
In our households, whoever decides to be the man in the house, he becomes the villain. Because he have to establish law and order. See, daddy got to establish law and order. Daddy got to whoop ass. Daddy got to say, hey, take that off. You ain't wearing that outside there. He ain't like. So that's why you hear mama and them say, hey, don't tell your daddy. That's why most things is kept from daddy, because daddy can't be the good guy. He have to establish law and order when things are wrong. Yeah. And he have to discipline. Right. So he can't always be like. Mama can always be like. Yeah. You ask daddy for something now, boy, I got to pay the bill. Mama will find a way to get it to you. So daddy is the villain in the household. Whoever enforces the rules in the house is the villain to the king. Right. And whoever consistently enforces the rules is the villain in our households.
Feel me? So, real man say no, nigga.
telling you what it is.
I don't think you can tell me no.
Why can't I tell you no?
Because I feel like when I ask you and really, really buckle down and ask you for what I want, you're not gonna tell me no.
I promise you I am.
I don't think so.
Listen to me. I'm not one of these tricky niggas out here that you looking for.
Okay.
I'm not no sucker. I'm not none of that.
I've heard.
No, and I'm telling you this. I move with action, not words.
Okay.
So.
Man, you getting something out. You better believe that. Not everybody going for that pussy ass shit. I swear to God.
I don't know what you got me. I feel like you got me right now if I'm being for real.
Why?
Because you feel like I'm one of these niggas and I ain't that.
I ain't say that.
That's like me saying.
I told you what I wanted though. You asked me what I wanted.
And I'm telling you I'm not giving you.
I don't know what to tell you then because I want what I want.
Well, but you might need to get it somewhere else. You say you in real estate, right?
Okay.
So why the fuck is you begging niggas for money then? Begging niggas.
Ooh, what's begging? Did I ask you for some money? Did I beg you for some money?
You just
no.
told me what you like.
No, we're not gonna do that because you asked me a question and I answered it 100% and that was the answer. That don't mean I asked you for anything.
You just told me that I'm not gonna tell you no. So meaning.
Yeah, I don't want a man to tell me no. Why would I want you to tell me no?
That's like me saying, all right, well, cool, drop that neck right now then. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I'm in your presence. You are with me right now. You with me, man. Now what you describing to me, it's another person, man. That's why he's saying, oh, you might as well get the fuck on because I'm not going to do that. How the fuck you with me by describing another man? Come on, man. Come on, man. You can clearly see I'm not a sucker. Say something that makes sense, please.
In your mouth right now then. That's how I'm feeling though.
No.
All right then.
See?
So don't be bold. If you gonna be bold, I'm gonna be bold.
But did I ask you? Could I go take me to get a Birkin bag right now?
You said something. You said something when we was outside the car.
That's my expectation.
No. You asked me for something before you got in the car, and that's when I told you don't get in this car if you're gonna be asking me for that, because it's not happening.
Ooh.
I don't know how pretty you is.
Oh, thank you.
It really seemed like you just a pretty bum.
Ooh.
You telling me, you ain't telling me. I asked you what your type is.
You're getting broke. Is this a rental?
Hey, look, check this out. Even if it is, you can't afford it, obviously.
I can't afford the rental. I just choose not to ride in a rental.
Look,
I like my car to stay parked.
It don't matter if it's a rental or not.
It does matter.
I spent my money on it, regardless if I'm paying the note.
Which is a waste of your money, because why would you buy a rental?
Okay, that's cool. What kind of car you drive?
A Benz.
A Benz. It's AMG?
We gonna get there.
Okay.
Oh.
So why the f did you worry about?
At least my ain't a rental.
I have one of these.
At least my shit
I have
ain't
one
a
of these though.
Where is it at?
I have one of these.
So why you rent this one?
It hasn't been shipped from Houston yet.
That's the excuse for going with it?
No, that's what it is. I ain't got to prove myself to no fucking gold.
And that's
anyway.
fine.
I ain't got to prove myself to no gold.
Digging
That's
now.
exactly what you is.
Ooh.
Because you obviously ain't want to what type of car I was in. That's a fact. You told me I wasn't your type. So why you in my car then? Go home and think about what the did today. How about that?
No. Think about your rental.
That's cool. You think about your begging ass.
Whatever. Think about your rental.
That's crazy, bro. Like, females really be thinking just because they look good that a nigga's supposed to blow the bag on them. I don't give a fuck how good you look. Simple as that. Like, it's not happening. It's not. She ain't even in no real estate. How the thing you don't know the difference between commercial and residential?
Right.
All this cap, man. See this I be telling y'all about. Y'all need to learn from these videos. What you see ain't always what's in real life. Instagram versus reality. Two different things. And do not be fooled by a pretty face and a body. Most of them be pretty bums. Not all of them, but some of them. Obviously, you can see from these videos. I hope y'all learning some videos, man, for real. But subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep on exposing these gold diggers, man, all 2024 and beyond. Follow me on Snapchat at London's Way #1. Let's get it, let's go, gang. Who that? She a little stuff.
Like, comment, subscribe. Wrote the 4 million. My phone, man. Come on.